Hey everybody, welcome back to The Stuff of Legend. My name is D-Lo and I've got another video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about 6 topics, the first of which you guys have probably heard of. I'm sure that you guys have heard of a couple of these by now, but the joke was on Jared, some Jared Leto Joker drama that's been going on around in the news. I wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to give you guys some context, some historical context, so that you guys can make the determination for yourself whether or not it's justified. And also, Black Adam is shooting soon. I'll give you guys the details on that. Also, Jonah Hill no longer part of Matt Reeves' The Batman. Now we have Paul Dano joining as Riddler, as well as Kevin Feige. Some big news there, as well as Cloak and Dagger news, and information about the Hulk. Interesting actor, Ed Norton, who is no longer part of the MCU, but might want to be part of the MCU. So we'll go ahead and show you guys all of that. Let's jump right in. So, first topic of the day is Kevin Feige is now in charge of everything at Marvel TV, and more. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, wasn't he already? Well, before he was in charge of everything Marvel film. That means movies. There was a different division separated for Marvel TV. I think that was run by Jeff Loeb, if I'm not mistaken, but a lot of interesting dynamics in the relationships between Kevin Feige and the other studio heads that were involved there. They had some creative freedoms that they would butt heads all the time. Everyone was wondering, oh my gosh, why isn't Marvel Netflix and the MCU in the same continuity? And people who were seeing it were like, no, but they referenced the MCU, they referenced Avengers, and also like Loki attacking the city, the Hulk. They mentioned all of these different things, but it never goes the other way. The movies never recognize the TV shows, and you'll notice a lot of the news that we've been covering lately, including Ghost Rider recently. All these other shows have been canceled, and a lot of them are being moved into Marvel Studios. Film division is now creating TV shows, their own TV shows, which are going to be under Kevin Feige. Now, they were going to do this backdoor style and just allow many TV series to be created by Kevin Feige in the Marvel Studios, using a new studio that they paid for, they created so that they could get around having to work with other people and their creative authorities. Well, now I think Ike Perlmutter it was, not Perlmutter. What am I talking about? I'm forgetting his name. The big head honcho over at Disney. I keep forgetting what his name is. Perlmutter. I think I was right. So let's go ahead and read this. That way I don't butcher this for you guys. All right. I'm gonna take it from the top. Kevin Feige has been named Chief Creative Officer at Marvel Entertainment. Variety reports putting him in a position to oversee Marvel Television, Marvel Animation, and Marvel Comics. So this right here is the big news. Kevin Feige was in charge of just films and the film division so that he could have creative control over all of the films and story continuity. But now he is put in a position to oversee Marvel TV, Marvel Animation, and Marvel Comics. This is a really, really big deal. So basically he's been given almost complete control of everything at Marvel. Now there's a couple of things that are not part of this deal, but I'll show you guys what those are. So Feige will hold a role in addition to serving as president of Marvel Studios as a part of the restructuring. Marvel Television, the division behind Marvel's Netflix and Hulu shows, as well as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Legion, and The Gifted, and Marvel Family Entertainment will move under the Marvel Studios umbrella. Therefore, all of these things are now going to be under Kevin Feige's control, as opposed to before when they were not. So it says, according to Variety, Dan Buckley will remain president of Marvel Entertainment. He will continue to oversee publishing, both creative and editorial, reporting to Kevin Feige. Buckley will also oversee publishing operations, sales, creative services, games, licensing, events, and reporting in those areas to Marvel Entertainment chairman Ike Perlmutter. So, technically speaking, Buckley is also overseeing publishing operations, sales, creative services, games, licensing, and events, reporting in those areas to Perlmutter. So Ike Perlmutter will have direct control over those things. So if you talk about video games, those things are going to go under Ike Perlmutter, but that still falls under the overarching umbrella that Kevin Feige controls, because Buckley reports directly to Kevin Feige as well. So Ike Perlmutter will kind of share, in a way, some control with Kevin Feige for these things, for creative services, games, sales, operations. But I'm going to go ahead and wager that Kevin Feige doesn't really want control in those areas, but rather as far as the major overarching storytelling, like live action TV shows, animated shows and movies, and then live action movies, those things are all going to be Kevin Feige across the board. So we won't get any more of those films from Marvel that come out of Marvel Studios, or say like, you know, Hulu or all the other branches of Marvel TV and movies. All of that is going to be Kevin Feige. So there's other details within this story, but you guys can go ahead and read those on your own. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the next one, but I want to hear your thoughts on this. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys have to say about Kevin Feige becoming Marvel Studios, essentially the Marvel Studios king and lord, high supreme leader of Marvel. So let's talk about that in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. So let's go to the next story of the day. Next topic is Warner Bros. And so this, guys, I want to give you a quick heads up. This story is old, but it pertains to something that's going around in the news now.